myself. I'm going to have a glorious morning. But we're going to chit chat. We're going to chit chat because I'm not taking you with me. So I'm going to enjoy my morning talking to you for a little bit. I will go work out by myself. Then we'll come back and we'll hang out some more. That's how it's going to be from now on. I am no longer going to be working out with you guys, at least to where I can read the chat. Hi, Aubrey, my darling. Hey, sweetie. I put this tank top on because it has like more coverage, but then when I lean over, it doesn't. Like if I sit up, it's like this. With good posture, it's like this. But then when I lean down, that's not that bad. That's actually pretty good. That's pretty. Thank you. I'm ready for the gym. Look. She ready. She ready. And Sam made me the cutest emojis, Aubrey. I want to show you them. They're so cute. Oh, you're going to be the first to see them. Okay, so we're going to make more that are more like reaction, but is that not cute? This one. And then this one. My phone's dirty. Isn't that adorable? Hi, Remy. Hi, Rooster. Hi, Jose. I love it too. Finally, emojis that aren't just like little tiny pictures of me in cosplay, but like actual reactions. So I have one of me like this, but I have one like this, but I need to take one like, you know, so that I am actually doing actual emojis, so that my members can use these. So when I say I'm going to dry my hair, they can go yay and put things like this. But I want them to be more emojis, like, you know, reaction, like if I'm like, oh my gosh, I dropped my spaghetti sauce, and they put like the crying one, you know, or whatever, or like crying, laughing, like, you know, and then it could have little tears. It's going to be so cute. She did so good. Gracias, Jose. No, honey, I don't have wrinkles. Look at, when I smile, there isn't a single wrinkle next to my eye. Honey, I'm 47. I'm almost 50. And my skin got one of the highest ratings they've ever seen. Like, I don't have, I have pore control. Like they said, my pores were, my elasticity was everything. I had a -6 for wrinkles. Now look, I have a little laxicity here, but that has nothing to do with my elasticity. That has to do with before. This was before I started getting all that skincare, started doing skincare, and I lost weight. But my skin has the elasticity bounce back. But yes, I did lose some weight, and it gave me a little of this. A little. But they said I didn't have wrinkles. What I do have is fat loss right here. That I will admit. That happens with aging. So I'm going to go get filler and put that right there. I did try fat, my own fat, putting it right here. But it didn't hold. And I tried it 3 times, you guys, each month. Like going back 1 month at a time. They said, no, you need to do it every month. We'll give you $100 off. It's only $14.95. $1,500 to try to put the fat back under my eyes, and it didn't hold. So I'm gonna get filler. Thank you, Aubrey. I bet Australia is a very beautiful country. Hopefully I can visit it one day. I had just a difficult time driving down the road yesterday. I went to improv class yesterday. What am I? Okay, I went to my first improv class. I felt like I did horrible. My friend was there and said, "You're a natural." And I was like, "No, I'm not." I mean, but it was my first class, you know? It's actually more difficult than I thought. I wanted to be the best at it right away. You know? I was also late. My GPS took me to the wrong location, wrong side of the road and everything. It was like, "You're here." I was 10 minutes late, you guys. I don't like to be late. Like, I had enough time to be 10 minutes early, and I ended up being 10 minutes late. Good morning, Jasmine. Thank you, Remy. I appreciate it. It is good. I was really, 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 really sore. I came home, you guys. I am covered in lidocaine patches. Hi, Ghost. Shout out to Ghost. As Ghost knows. Do you like the new emojis, Ghost? Didn't she do so good? Good morning, good morning, good morning. I went to a Katy Perry concert. No, I don't fake sleep. The only thing that I do is sometimes I try to fall asleep. I have to sleep at some point, right? Like, I'm awake all day with you guys. And that means that at night I am sleeping because I have to sleep. Like, I'm awake for 16 hours with you guys. What, am I a robot just not sleeping? Yeah, I do sleep on camera. And then there's times where I'm trying to fall asleep, like just now, earlier. I was trying to fall asleep. And I couldn't because I've been waking up real early. And I looked at the camera and I saw a nasty comment and I hopped right up. From a loyal supporter. I thought you weren't going to film these videos anymore. I didn't say that. I said I was going to do it less. And who are you, my manager? My husband? My controlling husband? But yeah, so I came home and I put these all over my body, lidocaine patches. Because as you know, I can't take certain pain pills because I'm clean and sober. So I was just like... I was hurting so bad, you guys. I was hurting so bad. My birthday's in October. I am a morning person, so but I don't know what you're trying to say. I'm just gonna let that one roll. Let's get some chapstick on these lips. My mouth is so dry. Okay, I've had enough of your religious spamming. I appreciate your sentiment and what you're trying to do. I respect your religion, but we don't do religion and politics over here. Just because everyone has a right to their own beliefs, leave it off. I seem a little slap happy. Nothing wrong with that. Hi, Haley. Hi, Merlin. Happy birthday, Layla. Happy birthday to you. Well, I was going to say I love you too, but you killed it with the mommy thing. I'd appreciate it if you don't call me mommy. Not my favorite. Good morning, Russell. I did. I slept well. What about you? Hi, JM. Oh, you reported me? Oh, okay. Report me to the principal. For what? What did I do already? What did I do? Love you too, Layla. I'd rather be cringe than an asshole. Alrighty. Good morning, Erin. Hi, Mia. I have 3 adult children. Oh, nice, Russell. Rain. From where? I'm barefaced every morning. I don't sleep in makeup. I'm a bad girl. And there's an emoji of me going, now. Showing me in real life lumpy space princess. Well, if you comment on my videos, it's going to keep showing you that. But because I am successful and because I am always working, it puts me in the algorithm. I am always filming, and people tend to watch my content. So it shows me to a lot of people like, hey, people like this girl. Or they love to hate her. One of the two. So whether you love me or love to hate me, here she is. And clearly I see what side you land on. Thank you, Layla. Wisconsin. I'm 47. Thank you, 3Cupid. Thank you, Layla. I appreciate that. I don't think I need makeup either. Oh my glob. Hi, Eamon. Eamon, we have new emojis this morning. Happy birthday to who? There's another birthday? This kind of happens every single time I say happy birthday to someone. All of a sudden, it's everyone's birthday, but happy birthday. Thank you, We Are Fox. Good morning, Chester. Hi, Will. Okay, well, happy birthday, Samantha. Bonkers, I do remember you. I actually put on a more appropriate shirt this morning, as you can see when I sit up straight. The girls are covered. It's just when I lean a little forward, there's a little sliver. I covered up. Just for you. Thank you, Duriel. Thank you, Sharky. Good morning, Duriel. I appreciate you, Eamon. Thank you, Rake. I really appreciate that. That means a lot to me. Hi, Aditi. It is your birthday? Wow. Happy birthday to everybody in the chat whose birthday it is. It's just a day for birthdays. Hi, Sameshni. Thank you, thank you. Hi, Kanam. I'm doing okay, how are you? Oh, I don't believe that. I'm getting rid of you. I can't stand the "that was my little sister" lie. I can't stand that. I hate that. Everybody always says that. Oh, my little sister, she took her, yeah, once you get attention from me, it's, oh, I'm sorry, that was my little sister. No, I just would rather get rid of you. I don't need children on here playing games anyways. Hang on to your phone then. Okay, you're gone. No. Yeah, I've been in jail more than once. Happy birthday yesterday. What's dinner? I haven't even had breakfast. Not sure yet what's for dinner. What's a shame, Joe? It's a shame the way you mess around with my heart. Thank you, Elon Musk. Hi, Emma. I'm 47. Oh, I'm like way, way, way behind. I gotta scroll a little forward. Why was I in jail? Which time? Pick a time between 1 and 15. Pick a number between 1 and 15 and I'll tell you. Just you only get one. Okay, 12. I beat up my boyfriend. That actually might have been when I beat up my friend after I woke up from surgery and was disoriented. And wanted to go to T-Mobile because my phone wouldn't start. And he wanted to take me home because they told him take her directly home. But I said, no, you're going to take me to T-Mobile. I need to pay my mom's rent. And I can't pay it over the phone because my phone won't start. And I'm responsible for her. And I was like really disoriented this time. Because I constantly was having procedures under anesthesia. And they always went okay, but this time it didn't. I woke up. And I also hallucinated one time under anesthesia. Not anesthesia, the cortisone. A cortisone pack. The oral packs. But like, so I've had no problems with it, and then all of a sudden I've had problems with it. And yeah, I punched him and grabbed the steering wheel. And he ran away from me and left the car in the middle of the road and ran into a casino and called the police on me. So it's one of the two. That was either 11 or 12. Mm-hmm. There you go. Yeah, I'm a new woman now. I'm careful with cortisone. And I don't drink. I've also taken anger management. Took anger management 3 times. Yeah, it was wild. That was wild. People are like, I can't see you ever being violent. And I'm like, yes, Russell. Yes, it can. Thankfully I bounced back quickly. You know, like the last few days I was like, is this even worth it? Like, can I do this forever? Can I do this as a job? Like, is it even worth being a streamer, like inviting this negativity into my life? Because I had peace and serenity. Is having a creative outlet and money worth? Because I can have a different creative outlet. I could go do improv. I could go do something else. I can find another way to make money without the negativity. Like, is it worth it? You know? But I just decided I'm not going to let them run me off. It is worth it. This is probably going to lead me to a podcast or something. I don't think the streaming is the end all be all. I think it's my first stepping stone. I don't think I will stream forever. And at least not every day. Every day, all day, you know? Thank you, Travis. Well, thank you. Thank you, Eamon. So what I'm going to do now is give myself more time to myself. I'm not going to be filming the workouts because workouts are for my mental health. Yes, they're for your physical health, but they do more for my mental health, I feel. I have always felt more benefit from my mental health. Like, I would come home and have so much energy and feel just exuberant, you know, like radiant, and like it would cure that anything. Like, I used to have depression and working out would cure that for me. You know, I didn't have to take anything to cure it. It would just cure it for me. I'm not saying for other people, talk to your doctor. Maybe your doctor will recommend exercise, but for me, it worked for me. Yes, it has physical benefits as well, but inviting people to come into when I'm trying to work on my mental space and then reading those negative comments is counterproductive. So I'm going to get my headspace strong. I also think taking like 10-15 minutes before I turn on the camera in the morning, you know, not just right away, that, you know, and then going to the gym, then coming back, and then like taking little moments, just pausing, and when I'm getting agitated, turn off the camera. It's okay, turn it off. Don't let them win. Yes. Hi, Verita. What's XP? Well, then you wouldn't watch. But you're still here, Frogius Maximus. If you don't want to hear my voice long enough, why are you here? And in a podcast, I would mostly be listening and someone else would be talking. I'd be listening to the guest and asking quick, short questions. Well, when did you know that that was blah, blah, blah? Well, how did that feel when blah, 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 blah? Who was with you? And da, 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 da. That's how it would be. I would be more of a listener and just asking the questions that you guys would want asked if you were there with them. I wouldn't be sitting here, blah, 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 blah. That's why I want a podcast, so I can be more myself, because in real life, I don't just sit here and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. Streaming, that's what you have to do. This is kind of unnatural for me, more than unnatural. But I do it because it's getting me to where I need to go. Do I spit or swallow? Oh, I always spit the toothpaste out after I brush my teeth. Always. You swallow? Ugh. I'll do my makeup later. And tomorrow we're doing Cheshire Cat makeup. I'm going to have a large Cheshire Cat grin. That's going to be my first non-human character. So if you'd like to see that, if you like makeup, come check it out. My name is Brooke. A call-in podcast, why not? I also thought nails are scary. Hold on, jump scare. Jump scare. Back in the day, I used to want to have a van. Not that kind of van, but a van with like a pop-up table and chairs and a crew. And we would pop up anytime, like, and find just random people and like pop up and go, hey, what do you think about this? Instant interviews with ordinary people. And we would call it the Hey Team. Not the A Team, because the A Team had a van. Remember the A Team? But it was the Hey Team. Like, and we would say, hey, what do you think about this? And they would either interview with you or they wouldn't. But we like pop up a little table and it's an instant interview. That's what I wanted to do back in the day. I always had that little idea in my head. Isn't that kind of cute though? Little instant roll around interview in a van. You never know. Here comes the Hey Team. Pick me, pick me. You know? Do I love you? Your name has changed, ABDK8 Haldy. I'm sure I do love you. Mitch, don't lie to people. I have one grandson. My grandson's 4. Thank you, Ghost. Yes, I'm 47. Oh, yeah, I would never do that. I'm sure a big chunk would take my eye out. I'd have watermelon lodged in my eye forever or something. Even though it's biodegradable, it just wouldn't for me. You know what I thought about doing last night? Okay, guys. I saw this lady. She was doing look, we talked about killing her before. And she did this like chunk of brain, like fake, obviously, right here. And then like teeth and stuff like that. You guys know that part of my brain is like out of the skull. I thought about like doing a fake brain back here. Oh, because sometimes people say, let me see. Here you go. Sorry, I know. A little sick humor. Just here you go. Just kidding. Just like because it made me laugh because she had it right here and I was like, that'd be funny. There it is, guys. Fell right out of my head. Like where do you expect it to land? Like on the floor? It's like it's still inside my body, but like let me see. Let me see it. It's not in a jar. It's in my body. Yeah. Here you go. There it is. Ah! Sorry. Eric Strawberry, I don't care what you say. You're not going to shake my confidence. And you know what? You're never too old to have fun. If you want to, when you get older, if you want to stop having fun, that's on you. If you want to just be unhappy and turn off the happy button, go for it. Go for it. What? Oh, I'm 40. Time to be miserable. Time to sit in a corner and say, I can't have any more fun. Not going to have sex. Not going to laugh. Not going to enjoy food. Nope. My time's up. Okay, dude. Actually, you're going to enjoy it more. I promise you. Because you're going to understand life more and you're going to have more wisdom. You're going to have less insecurities. It's very interesting. Like, yeah, you're going to have more pain in your body. You're not going to look as beautiful. But you're not going to give a shit. I have more confidence about what I look like now than I did in my youth. In my youth, I was like, oh my God, I'm so ugly. I need to be skinnier. Oh my God, oh my God. Oh no, oh my God. What? Now I enjoy life. Now I love my life. Thank you, Leon. I appreciate that suggestion. Thank you. Life, honestly, at 40, 40s are great. People are so afraid of it. 40s are great. Thank you, Mitch. I appreciate that. Thank you for cheerleading for me. Hi, Hamid. Hello to you from India, Mahi. Thank you, Joseph. Thank you, Glenn. Get out. No, you get out. You get out. You get out of here. Are we saying that friendly or what? Oh, my stomach. Oh, that was funny. Oh, thank you, Eamon. It is nice slap. This is gonna hurt my leg. It always does, sitting on the edge of the bed. Let's turn this. I don't want to destroy my hip. I heard you say that already, Minnie. What are you do you just keep coming or what? That's really great if you've mastered that. You should share that with the other men. I heard you. I heard you. What do you need attention? Does your mom not love you? What's going on? What's going on? I love you, okay? No, I'm not going to move my hair. You move your hair. Go shave your chest. Hi, Violet. Good for you. Now maybe stop telling us. I already gave you the attention, okay? Probably nicer than you thought I was going to be about it. Thank you, Ghost. Hi, Anas Khan. That is Ghost. I have a mod named Sam and a mod named Ghost. I also have a mod named He-Man and a mod named JT and a mod named Jisoo. I don't smoke weed. I smoked enough weed that I remember the effects. I guess I have it in my DNA. I remember, you know, I remember how to be happy, joyous, and free. Perma-stoned, yeah. Perma-stoned. Good night. Good night, Dean. We're just chilling, Gav. How you doing? You can ask questions. You can tell us how you're doing, what you're struggling with, what you're not struggling with anymore, and we'll say, way to go, way to release those struggles. How'd you do it? Tell us how you did it. Cooked? Maybe. You're adopted? Happily? Am I depressed? Not last time I checked. You're surrounded by the plant. It's not a bad place to be. Oh, sorry to hear that, Jew. Oh, your parents are weird ASF. Well, weird, there's nothing wrong with weird. Weird is better than mean. I promise you. Weird's okay. Give them a break. I'm coming out with a shirt, you guys. I'd rather be weird than rude. For the kids at school that get picked on for being weird and different. I'd rather be weird than rude. Or I'd rather be weird than mean. Like, but we're going to just call it weird. I'd rather be weird than rude. Because it's always, you're weird. You're weird. You're weird. You're the weird kid. You're the different kid. You're weird. So what? What's wrong with weird? We're all weird. I'd rather be weird than fucking mean. Thank you, Summer Vibes. No, you know, like, weird in the sense of, like, I don't think there's anything wrong with what I am. You know, I'm not hating on myself. Weird, they say weird as if it's bad. I don't think there's anything wrong with what I am. Quirky, funny, different. I'm supposed to be different. I'm supposed to be different than you. I'm me. You're you. That's what makes life not bland. Thank you, Remy. Thank you, Will. Can you see what I'm wearing? A black tank top and burgundy sweats and no socks. Ooh, almost. Yes, everyone is weird and quirky. That's why I think this shirt would be really fitting. And then I have another one I'm thinking of. There are a lot of people that are very judgmental, especially on here. And I'm working on the phrasing, but judgment is a hell of a drug, or judgment, something like that. Judgment is hell of a drug, and you're getting high on your own supply, or something like that. You seem to be getting high on your own supply, or don't get high on your own supply. I think that would go all the way from the church to the hood, because high on your own supply is very hood terminology, and not judging comes from the church, even though they are the most judgmental. Religious people are the most judgmental. Thank you, Chaseley. Ghost is not Sam Summer Vibes. No, my lips aren't bleeding. It's just the lighting. But the braces have been scraping them up. Thank you. I already said it. I have a couple mods. There's Ghost. Ghost is from California. Ghost is a man. Sam is a female woman from the UK. I have clocks on my wall from their different time zones, even though Ghost and I have the same time zone. There's Sam's time zone. So when I wake up, I can tell, oh, it's 3 p.m. Oh, 6:48, where Ghost is at. Oh no, it's 2:48 where Sam's at. Okay. Whoop. So for Sam right now, it's 2:48 in the afternoon. She's working. Sam has a job. She has a job and she does this. Can you believe her? Can you believe that, Ghost? And you know what? Ghost has a job and does this. Can you believe that, Brooke? They both do this and volunteer their time with full-time jobs. Who are you talking to like that, David? For what? Seek professional mental help for what? Have you diagnosed me with something that I need help for? Am I depressed? Am I deranged? How do you know I'm not acting? How do you know I'm not putting on a little character and just having fun? Being a little silly. You don't have to like me, but that doesn't mean I'm crazy. I've got my head together. It took me a long time, and I have sought medical help. My stomach. I have sought medical help, mental help, for years. And I still am in classes, meetings, book, self-help, character development, psychiatric care. I've got it under control. I do a lot of work on myself. And I do a lot of work to help a lot of people. Volunteer work to help a lot of people that you guys don't know about. Thank you, Eamon. No, thank you, Bryce. You do, Nico? That's nice. Look down. On who? I love you too. I don't discuss political stuff on here. I love you too, Charlie. Flash you? Let me grab my camera. Okay, so hold on. Let me put the flash on. Thank you, Lexi. Good morning to you, Leopoldo from Florida. Political. Political. With the hey. It's 4:52. Ooh, from where? Oh, for sure it would get me banned. You know why they want me to flash? They want me to flash that cash. No, they don't. It's because I got a lot of property up top, that's why. I'm ready for the gym. I'm going by myself today. And tomorrow and the next day and the next day. You guys. You guys aren't even ready for what my daughter and I did to that Mad Hatter space yesterday. We put up the stuff on the wall. Okay, so we had the stuff on the table. It was looking all right. But we needed the stuff on the wall and the ceilings. Like, we needed it. It just was not coming together until we had the stuff on the wall and stuff hanging on the ceilings. Like, we needed the backdrop. I definitely hurt my neck going like this, hanging. Like, I was going like this and, like, trying to hang, so reaching above my head. And I was like, dang, but I feel okay today. I was worried, oh my gosh, am I going to have another 2 weeks of migraines? Don't do that, Brooke. Don't show people what you did. Aren't you going to sleep? If I was going to sleep, I'd be going to sleep. Do the math. I have 3 kids. Thank you, Maddie. I sleep around midnight my time, Pacific Standard Time. It is 6:55 a.m. Morning, my time. Pacific Standard Time. Vegas, Las Vegas, morning time, right now. Why would I go to sleep in the morning? Cock-a-doodle-doo! Good morning. Just woke up. Time to go to sleep again. No, I'm not going to sleep. Well, thank you, Adam. I'm finally up, lazy. Wow. Your perception is I know that it seems like I always sleep. I wake up and I am awake all day long. I get up early and I am up all day long. But I know because you only see me sleeping, you think I'm lazy. I am up all day long. I forget what I was saying, but I'm going to the gym. I'll come back and we're going to practice a Cheshire Cat smile. Maybe. Either do my makeup regular. Yeah, I think I'll do a regular look and then I'll practice the Cheshire Cat by myself. But I really want to show you the Mad Hatter thing. I have to probably leave that a surprise, huh? Yes, pushing through chronic pain, and I did hurt my hip already, just sitting on the edge of the bed. That always hurts me. Oh, it just popped. Oh, thank God. Sorry. I have pain patches on it right now, but they wore off from last night. I put them on last night. I was complaining to Ghost because I was supposed to do a sleep stream, and I told him I can't even fall asleep. I can't even fall asleep. I'm in so much pain. And you guys know I can't take pain pills because of my sobriety. So, lidocaine patch. Lidocaine cream and lidocaine patch. And I'm covered like a mummy. I am. Woo! I'm getting a new ring light. Fuck it. Sorry. Sorry for cussing. I'm getting a new ring light. Forget this thing. Ouch. Yeah, so I can't take narcotics. So this is what I put on my body. Doesn't do the job, really. But it's something. Thank you, Larissa. It is live, Will, for tier. What do you need me to do? Prove it? I don't drink alcohol. I'm sober. Can I move my eyebrows? Thank you, Lexi. They're just very thin. I, grew up in the Pamela Anderson era. Well, maybe a little before her, but similar era. She still has very thin eyebrows, so do I. Pamela. Certainly live, Will. How would I be saying your name and responding to that? Okay, I'm not going to be responding to you anymore. That's just ridiculous. Silly, silly. Silly, silly. Don't respond to stupid, Brooke. Don't respond to stupid. Don't fight with stupid. Yeah, I'm fake. I'm fake. Why are you here typing to someone who is fake? If I'm fake, why are you wasting your time here? Why are you here? Why are you here? Oh, you're just kidding? Thank you, Caitlin. Yeah. Stop what? Hi, Cameron. Oh, I'm not listening to them. I'm just having a little fun. Well, Christopher, I'm going to ignore you too. I don't appreciate you. I don't appreciate people that flip-flop from nice to mean. I appreciate consistency. So I'm going to ignore you too. You can apologize. I take apologies, but I don't appreciate flip-floppers. Will I marry my husband? I already married my husband. Then I divorced him, and now he remarried. Can't marry him again. He's already married. Grr. Damn grr. Damn grr. Is this a beg stream? No. I haven't asked for money at all. I don't ask for money. I am okay, Mia. How are you? Why did we get a divorce? Gee, maybe it was the 18-year-old stripper with 2 kids he was trying to date. Or that he wouldn't let me have a job, go to the store, see my family, use my phone, sit in the church pews. I had to work in the nursery because he didn't want me to sit next to any men while he was playing the drums. I couldn't even go shopping. I had to be stuck in the house and stuck in the nursery. Even then, I was going to stay with him, even with the control. But once he tried to cheat on me with an 18-year-old girl, stripper with 2 kids, and he was like saying he was going to get a hitman to me because I tried to sleep on the couch. Pretended to make a call. Yeah, we need to make this happen tonight. So I called my brother with my neighbor's phone and told him, get a U-Haul when he goes to work. You turn around the corner, I'll have all my stuff divided up. My toiletries. We're not taking any furniture except the baby's crib. And we out this bitch. He went to work. He came home for lunch. I was gone. That's right. Beth, I don't have to watch my language. If you don't like it, you can leave. I do watch my language for the most part. Sometimes I use foul language for emphasis. I do typically try to watch it. But I do cuss a little bit. If that offends you, this probably isn't the right channel for you. I would hope that you enjoy the channel. I hope that you can forgive the occasional cuss words. If you can't, I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna like completely stop. That's just part of my thing. Maybe one day I will, but I haven't yet. If you don't want to be here, you can leave. I would like for you to be here, but you're not going to tell me to shush. I'll shush you. I'll shush you real quick, bitch. Just did. Shush that bitch real quick. All right. Hi, no name. No, I'm not sunburnt. UNITY. I'm not even paying attention to anybody who's being mean. Except that girl. That girl who told me to shush, 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 shush. Are we still talking about my husband? I don't even have a husband. That was in 2007, you guys. Move on. I have. Chappelle show. Yes, music is great. You guys, copying somebody else's shush isn't going to make me mad. Only the original. I'm going to ignore you. Like, come up with your own thing. Like, that does not make me mad. Like, she was annoying to me, and I got rid of her. You trying to make me mad off of her thing is not going to upset me. Nice try. Not even nice try, actually. That's really lazy. Really lazy. Lazy work. Oh, please report me. She's not my viewer. She's not even here anymore. It's not kind for anybody who comes here to tell me how to talk. I'm an adult and this is my stream and I can say what I want. I apologize to her that, like, if you don't like this here, I'm sorry. You know, I would like for you to be comfortable here. I try to watch what I say. But this is who I am. I would hope that you can be comfortable here. That's what I told her. And she started telling me, shush, 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 shush. So, she was rude to me. And I can say whatever I want. You can report me too. I don't give a fuck. They're not going to. It's fine. Thank you for, your sentiment. It's all right. There's always going to be rude people. I expect it. You know what? That's a good question. I'm going to be moving October 13th. I don't think it's a good idea to get my surgery done until after I move. Right? Because I have to pack. So probably after. Plus the heat and everything. Secret, it's about whatever you want it to be about. You can talk about what you're suffering about, what you're curious about, what you got rid of as far as emotional damage. You can tell us how you overcame something. But you can't say stuff like that on this channel. You certainly can't say stuff about drugs. Not to someone who's clean and sober. Gift me an iPhone. Of course. I'm having my chest downsized. No, I don't have OF. Thank you, ATXBB. I definitely stay hydrated. They're still going to be plump. They're just not going to be as plump. Probably 2 sizes smaller. Which is still a really good size. You guys, they're huge. 2 sizes smaller would make them like a D. A D is big. That's adequate. I'm not going to be hurting. I am medically sound enough to have surgery. My heart's intact enough to have surgery. Like I can withstand the anesthesia. I need to have the breast surgery for my neck and for my brain. I have to have it. And it should help my joints. Okay, I have a small implant in there, and the rest is mine. The rest of this is mine. Once I take the small implant out, I should have a D-sized chest. That'll be all mine. There will be no implants, and I should still have D-sized boobies. I never needed implants. I don't know why I got them. I had enough to begin with. I was very, 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 very thin, underweight, not eating. Sorry, trigger warning. And the doctor talked me into a very small implant just to fill them up a little. And then I gained weight, and they went, whoo. And I have a neck issue and a brain issue. The brain is out of the skull. And I'm constantly having migraines, neck pains, neck spasm, this, that, da da dee da dee da dee dee da. The bras are always digging in to these muscles right here. They are so tight. If I could take a pound off of my right here, if I could take anything off of that, that would be great. It's too much risk to not have it. It's more risks to not have the surgery. You have to weigh the risk. Like, I also need brain surgery, but that one is more risky to have it than to not. So I'm trying to avoid having it and just take care of my neck and the brain area. I also need a tailbone surgery, but that one would put me in bed for a year. So I'm just trying to live with sitting on a donut cushion, you know? I carry around donut cushions everywhere I go. I have got a donut cushion there, donut cushion in the car. I take a donut cushion with me everywhere I go. Or I sit on like one leg or one hip. Right now I'm leaning on this one. Which is odd because I never do. This is my bad hip. You know, I did peel a couple spots where the braces had. When I get stressed, I kind of go. That's the truth. They're okay. I have lip gloss on. I promise. But that's from an old injury. I got really stressed because I'm chairman of an alcohol program. I took a day off and all hell broke loose. I wanted 1 hour off from the meeting, and I had to do hours of cleanup. I started biting my lip. And like I push them into the braces. Like that. They're okay. They'll be okay. They're not bleeding. I've got lip gloss on them. They're okay. Yeah, I do. I can't help it. I go on both sides. And then I peel off the skin. So the skin has been peeled off already. Right here and right there. But they'll be okay. It's already peeled. And they already have this stuff on it. I mean, I could put more, but it's already on there. Is it kid friendly? Yes and no. Not really. I mean, I'm not mean to kids, but I say occasional cuss words and I've got a large chest. And I talk about being arrested. I just talked about my husband. And I talk about adult things. So it depends how old you are and whether you can hang with adult topics. Your parents should be the ones deciding that. I don't know whether you're 17, 16. Don't tell us. I don't want any kids putting their age on here because that is a blinking light to the pretos. This is an adult channel, but I won't kick you off unless you violate my terms. Your parents are the ones who should be telling you that's not appropriate. Not me. But I basically just did. So. Are you disabled if you broke a bone? Which bone, and is it stopping you from being able to do your daily activities? Is it your pinky bone? Is it your toe bone? Is it your wrist bone? Are you still able to do your daily activities? I would say you would be slightly disabled depending on the bone, up to moderately disabled depending on the bone. Like moderately disabled. Mm-hmm. And that would be a temporary disability, because you're going to heal. That's not a forever disability, it's a temporary one. Yeah. And see, so when you say you're disabled and someone goes, "Where's your wheelchair?" Not everybody's in a wheelchair just because they're disabled. Right now, my hip is freaking killing me. Like, I can't even explain it to you guys. It's so bad. I can't even sit on the edge of my bed. It's killing me. I couldn't even sleep last night. I'm sure I'm gonna be limping, covered in lidocaine patches. It definitely affects my quality of life. Last night at the Improv, I kept going like this, like, oh my God, I'm so uncomfortable. Oh my God. Like, you know, I could not just sit and be comfortable. I kept complaining. I was moving like this. I'm like, I could not sit and just be comfortable. That's a disability. I couldn't just sit and just be like, "Yee." I was like, oh my God, my God, my God, my God. And came home and was like crying to ghosts, saying, I need a couple hours. It's going to be a couple hours before I can get comfortable. I can't even go to sleep. I can't even sleep. If you can't even sleep, that's a disability. Let alone I can't walk, I can't sit, I can't sleep. Sleeping I can usually do like that. Sleeping's one of the easiest things to do. You know, unless you like have insomnia or something. But like, man, I was in so much pain. Yeah, I can't sit on the edge of the bed. Okay, we're gonna get off of here pretty soon so I could go to the gym and stop hurting my leg. Maybe another 15 minutes. Yeah, sometimes it's invisible, sometimes it's not, Larry. You can see it on me sometimes. I definitely have days where I really limp. Really limp. And people look at me and they're like, "Did you hurt yourself?" Like, I really, really struggle. Hi, Jocelyn. Thank you, Eamon. I should have put on a different bra. I'm wearing a sleep bra to go to the gym. That's not very, there's like very soft and not supportive. That wasn't smart. Hi, LVL Ghost. I have videos explaining it, but I have a bone disability that attacks the joints, attacks the whole bone, inside and out. I have scoliosis, so my neck is backwards, the spine is crooked, the tailbone's facing the wrong way, bone spurs, deteriorating arthritis, fluid in my bone marrow, pinched nerves in my neck, bulging discs, stenosis. I have a torn labrum in my hip, fluid on my hip, bursitis, tendonitis, and then part of my brain is out of the skull, and pinched nerves, and then I get seizures and migraines. That's all. And they call it fibromyalgia as well because it causes me widespread body pain. But I have widespread body pain because all my freaking bones hurt. And when your neck isn't sending, your brain can't send signal to all your muscles, your nerves start dying off. So, yeah, that's why my body hurts. Oh, tinnitus. Oh, so sorry. I'm okay with it, you know? It just is what it is. Like, I love my life, which means I love everything about my life. I have chosen to love everything about my life. I don't want to be miserable. And I don't want to say I love part of my life. I want to say I love my whole life. Which means I have to even say I love everything about my life. Including that. That's a really difficult task. But I've had to say thank you for everything I'm going through. Because there's a reason, I believe. I'm going to get emotional. Even if there might not be a reason, I'm going to make sure there's a reason. I'm going to turn it into something good. Thank you, Lauren. My oldest child is, I can't say the exact age. But all my kids are in their 20s. Thank you, Rainey. I did say hi to you, Jocelyn. I was just saying something really personal. I was saying something really important, really beautiful, and you say hi to me. I did. Do you not care what I'm talking about? I make more than I did not doing YouTube. If you're curious about whether you should start YouTube, start YouTube. Well, thank you, Eamon. No, it's not all for views. I'm just being real and honest. Like, I actually really care about people. And just take this for what it is. You guys are on here. If one of you can get something out of this, get something out of this. Because one of you might struggle. It might be 5 years from now. It might be 5 minutes from now. It might be 50 years from now. We're all going to have health issues at some point. Usually, more or less. Some people, it's right at the end. You have to just still learn to live when it happens. It's okay to, like, be in shock for a moment. Then you get the knowledge. Second opinions, third opinions, be your best advocate. Fight for answers. Don't take no for if the doctor's like, and you know you need a test. No, I need this MRI. I'm telling you I've got pain right here. And they're like, I told him I need an MRI. And he's like, it's probably just this. Well, he gave me an MRI and my brain's out of my head. So push for what you know you need. It's better to be safe than sorry. If you were wrong, you're wrong. But what if you're right? Be your own best advocate. And then once you get your information, do what you have to do and accept it. And learn to be happy around it. No, poor me, woe is me, my life is over. No, it's not. No, it's not. Hi, Lulu. Hi, Chloe. And I know that's deep. I know that's sad. I know no one wants to hear that. But we all need to hear it. I want you guys to hear that real quickly. I hope you guys heard that, okay? No matter what is going on, be happy in life. You can have a moment of sadness, a moment of shock, then get over it and be happy, okay? Life is short. Oh, thank you, Eamon. Hi, Maisie. No, I do YouTube Shorts. Hi, Chloe. I do. Hi, Barish. Is that how I say it? I'm actually don't share my prayers. Thank you, the bunny guy. I really got hurt by the one from yesterday. I couldn't believe they were like devil eyes, ugly, ew. I know I was like I maybe I should have toned that down, but I really wanted to be like really hype, you know? I really wanted to be overly hype. Not just like, we really got something special to do, or whatever he says, you know, like, something serious to do. I wanted to be like really in the camera's face and really panicked. And they were like, ew. Yuck. Everyone was like, yuck. Hi. Hi, Ryu. And I forgot to say shout out to Eamon. I'm sorry. It's a habit. I forget. I mean, it's a bad habit that I forget to shout out my members. That's part of the package deal. Thank you, Barish. Thank you for all the W's. I'm getting cold. Someone cranked up the air. Let me put my fur coat on. Three kids. Burr. Darling. Darling. This isn't gonna do it. This is cold. My hip is killing me. Let's get on the shake machine. I can't do this. Oh my god. Ugh. I'm gonna turn that down. What is it set on? 69? 74. Oh. Check this out. Check this out. Yay. We're getting there. We put those up yesterday. And they twinkle. And these twinkle. These twinkle. And then we have more coming. And then we have these that are gonna go up, and they're gonna cover this. They're gonna cover that lamp. And then we've got all the Mad Hatter stuff. But yeah, we've got this wall, and then we have more ivy to cover the corner and this stuff. And we've got wall art coming. And it's getting there. It's getting there. It's getting there. It's getting there. I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. I'm about to lose control. I think I like it. Isn't it so pretty, you guys? Look at it. That white thing's gonna be gone. The white thing. And I'm gonna be dressed as the Mad Hatter, but like this whole thing behind here, that'll be gone. Picture that part gone. And this wall is gonna be covered in plants and art. The buffet will be more covered. This will be longer. And I'll be dressed as the Mad Hatter right here. And more stuff on the ceiling. So it's not even, it's just barely started. That's not even like, it's like just, that's like half of it. That's half of it. I feel like that's half of it. I have so much more coming. Isn't that neat, you guys? There's no button. Ghost, are you still here? Can you help Barish with the link? 1 second. 1 second, Barish. I'll pop you out of this room if you don't shut up. There's the link, Barish, right there. Click that link. Oh, thank you, great people. Did you see it, Ghost? Did you see the scene? Isn't it looking lovely? I'm so excited. Respectfully, no. You can't say respectfully. Look at you guys. Look at this. It's getting so bad because when I had my migraines, I was suffering. But I'm getting that fixed. I'm getting filler right there. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. Thank you, Ghost. and so much more is coming. I got the most amazing. I want to show you. I want to show you while I'm on the shake machine. I want to show you. I have hats that are gonna go on the wall. Okay, let's shake though while I do this. Oh, my mouth is so dry. Well, I'll survive. Okay. Let's just do it. All right. Let me look up the things, and I'm gonna show you what else I got. Look at these emojis she made. I mean, come on. But we're gonna do better ones of me reacting. Like I'm gonna take pictures of me like, you know, crying and you know, doing all these different things, so that we can make like actual emojis, like that one. I mean, but like laughing, like, you know. Okay. She did a good job. So thankful. Alrighty, now we have emojis. Those are more like real emojis. I'm so excited. Ooh, I forgot I ordered this. Okay. I forgot I ordered this, but I did. Okay, I got this art, and look, it's got Rusty in a hat. It's steampunk, and it's got an owl, and see, look at them. That's Rusty right there. So it's got, oops. I don't have to put all of them up there. And it's got the white rabbit, but I could put a few of them, you know? So like I'll put Rusty up there, and I'll put the white rabbit, and then maybe one more. Isn't that cool, Rusty? I think that's pretty cool because we're doing steampunk, and then they've got their hats because the Mad Hatter makes hats. Yeah, we're doing a steampunk style. And then I got my wig. And then this is coming. These are the lights that are going to flicker. They're gold lights. So those are going to be hung up across the ceiling. I got this. Unbelievable. The white hair, like a bust in a frame. Isn't that thing freaking cool? This is all going to be on that wall. I got all this different stuff to fill up that wall, but then I'm going to put ivy on the top on that thing that goes like this, and it's going to like hang over like the top part. You guys, I went all out for this. I went all out. Then I got these bottles. Oh, I got this. Because I was going to make a sign, but I just went ahead and I bought this. We're all mad here. So it's going to be backwards on the thing, but in the movie, the things were backwards anyways. So that's okay. It says we're all mad here. What do you guys like? You guys like this? Hi, Keegan. I'm on a shake machine. And then some of it's going to be crooked. Some of it's going to be, you know what I mean? And I already have picture frames up that are going to have my cosplays in it. And we're going to take those down. And we're going to talk about how far the channel's come, how my first cosplay was horrible, and then how they got better and better, what my favorite cosplay was. We're going to sit and we're going to spill the tea as I get 100,000 subs. Hopefully, we do it together. Okay, and I got this tea kettle. Aw, thank you. Thank you, Dragon. Shout out to Dragon. This is going to be amazing, you guys. I went all out. I got little bottles for, you know, the potion, the drink me. I got this hat to go on the wall. Or just like on a stand or something to like, because he's the Mad Hatter, so we have to have some hats. We have to have some hats. Rusty has his own little hat on. So we're going to have some hats here and there. I just got a couple. I got one for the Mad Hatter. I have to have at least one on the wall. It's steampunk style, so that's why I got one like that. And then I got this. Oh, what are you doing? Where did you go? Pop up. Oh, it doesn't want to pop up. Give me a sec. Like the Cheshire Cat almost. But steampunk, see? And then that was only $3.77, but I'm gonna have to get like a dollar store frame or something. And I got this one. Oh, why does it keep doing that? I hope you guys are liking these. Come on, give me a break. Just let me see it. One sec. Here it is. Looks like the White Rabbit, right? I mean, I know he's not white, but he's got the little... It's very fitting. I think it's very fitting. I am putting in very major work. I have been really building this. It's not going to look like a movie set or anything, but you're going to be able to tell. Like, I have never done a scene. I have only done a cosplay. I've only done a character. I've only put, like, at most, maybe $100 into the character. I've never put together a whole room. I've never turned my dining room into a whole room and then done 5 characters. We're doing Alice, the Cheshire Cat, the Mad Hatter, the White Rabbit, and the Queen of Hearts. 5 characters and a scene because we're hitting 100,000. Okay, this isn't just I don't know how to explain it, you guys, but I've never thrown myself a birthday party. My parents once asked me, what do you want to do for your birthday? And I said, when I was a little girl, and I said, go to Burger King. You know, I've never done anything for myself. And this is as much for you as it is for me. And the other day I told my daughter, I'm going to have 2 years sober, you know, and she's like, what do you want to do? And I said, maybe a party. She's like, a party? And I was like, yeah. She's like, well, you're really good at decorating. And I'm like, I've never had a party where I've had people over for myself. Never. Never. I've never had a party where I've had people over for myself. This is the closest I've come. And it's more for you than it is for me, but it's kind of both. I don't go out on my own dime. You know, my friend invited me out to dinner that, like, last week or whatever it was. And before that, I hadn't gone out in a long time. I went out to Improv. But before that, hadn't done anything in a long time. This is very new that I'm starting to do stuff. Very new. I don't do things. When people ask me, like, what are your hobbies? I would say I go to alcohol meetings. I go to Goodwill. That was it. Now I go to Improv. I have a YouTube. I go to the gym, you know. I've been going to the gym, but Improv where I can meet people and make friends. I'm making friends on here. I'm just so proud of this, you guys. I really am. The fact that I'm spending money on this, it makes me feel good. It doesn't feel like a waste. So all that artwork's going to go up here. It's going to fill that wall. And then I have more ivy to fill in the spaces and, like, cover this part. And then, like I said, that'll be covered with these Chinese lanterns. Those are going to look kind of like balloons, but better. Yeah, I couldn't be more thrilled. You guys helped me do this. Let's see if we've made it to 99,000 yet. I don't think we have, but let's see. That would be amazing. Yes, Eamon, yes. Oh, thank you. Even if it's just, you know, one little thing, you know, the improv thing. I'm not saying for you improv, but one thing that you give yourself where you can go meet people and do something for yourself. That improv class is $10. I used to spend that on a bottle of wine or way more than a 6-pack. Like, I mean, I was drinking more than a 6-pack a day. And I was drinking more than a bottle of wine. And I was putting that in the bar when I used to drink. And then now I'm sitting here not spending anything. So it's like, yeah, this feels like a lot of money. Some of this is going back. I feel bad, like returning some of it. But I'm going to return some of it. I'm going to keep some of it. The stuff I can reuse, like the ivy lights, I'm keeping. The rug, I'm keeping. Anything I can reuse for the cosplay, I'm keeping. The wigs, all that kind of stuff, keeping. Ooh, headache. Oh, yeah. It is a problem. It doesn't feel like one at the time. It's like easy work, you know? I don't have wrinkles, but nice try. Try again. No, Sam's not here. She's working, honey. Let's go get a protein bar. I wasn't going to have one, but I need one. My mouth is dry. I really love that I found this bunny. And then this little stopwatch is cute. And all these turn on. I'm replacing this with a better kettle. A steampunk one, more steampunk. You saw it, the black one with the, it's not steampunk, but it's black and gold, so. Like I didn't want to get one with gears. I could have, but they didn't have any good ones. I think the black one with the flowers is fitting enough. Wobbly, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Art is art. You guys, I had so much fun last night. I laughed so hard at the improv. The other people, they were so good. They're so talented. Is it, Diamond? Queen of Hearts. Steampunk. Not gears. Not a bunch of gears on her, but steampunk style. I laughed my ass off. It was funnier than any stand-up show I've ever been to. It was so funny. It was hilarious. Thank you guys for standing up for me. That's really sweet of you guys. Some of you really love me. Wait a minute. I thought I had... That's right. We only need 12 more for 99,000. 12 more subs. I'm going to sit here. We're just going to get our 12 subs and we're going to get to 99,000 right now. Why not? Henry, don't tell people your age. Remove your comment or I'm going to. You're not allowed to say your age if you're under 18. Remove that. Thank you. I'm not down. I've been upbeat this whole time. Chloe, you're not allowed to talk shit to people. You have a timeout. Even if he was talking crap to me, don't pick fight with trolls and haters. Leave people alone, you guys. That's how fights start. Bickering goes back and forth. Just worry about yourself. Let my mods take care of it. Or let me take care of it. I don't need you guys fighting with people, please. Okay, Olivia, you just got a 30-minute timeout for putting your age If I say don't put your age and you're underage in here, you think it's cute, I will either remove you or time you out. This is an adult stream. I tell you don't put your age for a reason because there are pretos in here. I have seen them work. I have seen them ask children for their Snapchat, to take a bath, send them pictures for their address. Stop putting your age or I will kick you out. Okay, you're gone. I don't care trolling or not. It isn't funny because what happens is someone will come in that's a real child and they won't know because I'll move on to another subject and they'll think, oh, we're telling our age. And they'll tell their real age. And then a preto goes, 11, 12. We're not doing that. Yes. I do expose the predators. I do report them. I do kick them out. Jake, go tell that to your mother. Jake, go tell your mother she would look great with a pearl necklace and you'll pay to put it on her. Go tell her that. I would love to hear you go tell your mother that. Go tell your mom she would look lovely with a pearl necklace. If you wouldn't tell your mom that, don't tell another woman that. Shame on you. You're disgusting. Thank you, Maddie, sweetheart. Let me put you on the top of the board. My darling Maddie, saving the day from all the disgustings. All right. Maddie, she's the one. Maddie makes it fun. Maddie, she's the queen. Maddie. Thank you, sweetheart. Give me a second. You have YouTube is using your whole long name, so I'm writing it all out. The month is almost over, so you guys make sure you're following me. So you guys are all entered to win if you have given a donation. So make sure you're following me so I could tell you if you won. Maddie's on the board, you guys. You either follow me on TikTok or Instagram, or make sure you show up at the first of the month so I could tell you that you won or not. You do have to be, you do have to have one of those because part of the prize is that I send you a recorded message saying how lovely you are and thank you and all that. W's in the chat for Maddie. What a sweetheart. Thank you, Grayson. Thank you. Grayson knew what was up right away. So did Patricia. Thank you, Patricia. Shout out to Patricia. Nice to have Patricia here. Thank you. Thank you, Eamon. Shout out to Eamon. Thank you, Duriel. Thank you, Riley. Oh, thank you for the follow, Keegan. Thank you, Bruce. Thank you, guys. If you want your name said, put those W's. Now's the time. Thank you, Audrey. Thank you. We don't do that gay bashing here. I don't appreciate you using that word in any term. Thank you, Sunstar. Wait, hold on. Why did it say Sunsestar? Okay, I thought it was playing tricks on me. Sorry, honey. 1, 2, 3, Riley. Jules, thank you. When I'm doing the W's, I only read the W's, so you're going to have to wait a second. Just be patient. If you're not patient, I will ignore you. If you're rude, I will ignore you. Thank you, Malice Parker. Melissa Parker. Gosh, dyslexia. Sorry, Melissa Parker. And let me say her name again. Melissa Parker, Melissa Parker. Let me get her right. Thank you. Thank you, Audrey. And it's Sunset Star. Can my brain work? I know half of it's hanging out. Not half, but sorry, Sunset Star, Sunset Star. I gotcha. Thank you, Keegan. Thank you, Gregory. Rob, thank you. Thank you, Maisie Potts. Okay, guys, I got them. I got all the W's. I hope I did. Thank you. And to the person who said, really no answer? When I'm reading the W's, all I read is the W's. It's only for a short time. You have to be patient. You have to be kind. And then just put your question again. I probably didn't see it. I didn't see it. But if you're going to be rude, I'm going to ignore you now. Because that's rude. I didn't see your question. I'm not ignoring you. But now that you're like, really? Really? No answer? Do you think I want to answer you now that you've been rude to me? I'm going to talk to the positive people. Thank you, Rasta for life. Wait, Rasta for right. I'm screwing these names up. Yeah, lesson for 3rd grade. That's right. Oh, Dakari Neely, thank you for the W. The name on the boards is only for donations. I am sorry. Rastafari. Did I say it right now? Rastafari? I apologize. It takes me 3 times to get these names right. Rastafari. And I am a huge Rasta fan, and I am a huge reggae fan. Everyone asks me, what's your favorite music? Reggae, 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 reggae. And here I am going, Rastafari. Rasta for life. I blame my dyslexia, and I blame what my brain wants it to say. My brain wants it to be one thing. I'm 47. Yeah. My favorite is Revolution, not Rebel. Oh, let me plug this in while we're sitting here. We're going to get to 99,000 together right now. Oh my gosh, only 6 more. But I'm not going to leave right when it gets to 99,000 because the sub count goes down once I leave and turn off the chat. So I have to get a little more than 99,000. Otherwise, it'll drop back to the 98s. We're almost there. We're almost there. Oh, 98,009. Eamon, thank you, Eamon. And I'm hurting my neck moving around like this too much. I gotta be careful. Eamon's on the board. Almost on the board. Let me be careful at the back or it's gonna get erased. Eamon. The bunny guide is on the board. Everybody, put those hands together by putting W's in the chat for Eamon, the bunny guy. That E isn't a very good E, but we love people who contribute to this channel because it helps us put these. Thank you, Peter. Thank you, Ghost. It helps us put these cosplays together. It helps us get new things for the channel so we can grow and evolve and do better things, fun things, not just sit here. I know we're just sitting here right now, but thank you, Maisie Potts. Thank you, your girl, Slay Queen. Thank you, Diamond Gal. Hold on. I got a spot on my phone. Duamazala. Great, Henry. That's none of my business. Thank you, Keegan. Thank you, Rastafari. Thank you, Jules. W's. I'm responding to the W's. I want to respond to all of you, but I have to. I'm only responding to the W's when I ask for W's. Real quickly, just the W's. Thank you, Henry to Goat. Thank you, Harper. Thank you for the repeat W's. Thank you, Rip. Thank you, Keegan. Thank you, Macy Potts. Thank you, Mr. Bolbino. I like seeing new names on here. Thank you, Harper. All right, I appreciate it, you guys. I saw a lot of things on there. So it's really difficult to respond to all of them. Thank you, Shimmer Minimo. Thank you, Vsauce. Okay, we could go back to regular comments. Thank you, Henry to Goat. I appreciate the apology. It takes a real man or woman to apologize. I accept the apology. It also takes a real man or woman to accept an apology. So there we are, friends. Apology accepted. I'm 47. Thank you, Harper. Hi, Caden. A's and I's look the same. I mean, I's and L's. I apologize, Caden. And thank you. Thank you, Henry. Thank you, your girl, Slay Queen. I'm sure you're beautiful, too. Thank you, Kanish. Oh, thank you, Henry to Go. Thank you. That's very sweet. W's for you. Hello, good night. Nice to have you here, Kaden. Hi, Mimu. Of course. I do my own hair. This is how I woke up. I woke up like this. I did my hair yesterday, and I let the curls just sit. And someone said, excuse me, but you would look better if you brush those curls out. And I said, I'm going to. I'm just letting them sit so that, you know, they'll hold longer. And they held overnight. I mean, of course, I've got some that are like straight. Not totally straight, more like beachy wave. A little kind of wave. A little flat. You know, but the rest held pretty well. So I would have to recurl a couple of them, but not all of them. I woke up like this. This is from yesterday afternoon. And I color my own hair, you guys. I leave a little bit of a root on purpose. I do that on purpose. Wiggly, wiggly, wobbly, wobbly, whoa, 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 whoa. Thank you, Livia. I'm sure you have a lovely face, too. Thank you, Henry the Goat. I appreciate that. Thank you. I was actually going to salons that had, like, more natural products, and they were charging me $350 and ruining my hair. They gave me an orange stripe, thick orange stripe down my hair, made it bright yellow, fried, breaking off. I had never cried in a salon, but I had gone to 3 people, which adds up to over $1,000. And finally I said, you know what? F it. I know how to do hair. I went to hair school. I'm fixing this myself. Like, I gave other people a chance. And I didn't want to do it because it's like, how am I going to do the back? You know, I could do the front. Plus, I do have some disabilities on my neck, and raising my hands is difficult. It causes me migraines and stuff. So I was worried that doing all this was going to give me a problem. So what I did was I would do a little at a time. I did it over 4 different times. Like, I did a little, wash it out. Then the next time I did a little more, wash it out. So it took me 4 times to do it. But then that way I don't hurt myself. And guess what? The products were vegan. My hair dye was vegan. No ammonia, no parabens, no phthalates, no sulfates. I spent $80 and the products were delivered to me. I didn't have to give myself a tip. And I got stuff for my daughter, and I still have products left over for the next time. I got gloves, I got foils. I have enough foils to do my hair for the next, I don't know how many times. I really don't even need to use the foils, but I got them just in case. I still have peroxide, I still have color, I still have toner. I have products I can return. Like, it probably really cost me $30 to do my hair. What? I can make a couple spots a little more silvery right here. This is a little golden. That's okay, you know? Easy fix. Next time I'm going to wash it, easy fix. It might be the lighting. Maybe a couple little icier ones right here. Easy. I'm in love. I like it. My daughter's 20. She's the only one I tell you guys how old she is. Oh, they didn't get smaller. I covered them up. No, I'm not chubby. I have a large chest. I'm not chubby. When I'm close to the camera, because I have a large chest, my bones are growing in my neck every time I do this. Because I have a large chest, I look chubby. I don't even have any arm muscles anymore since I had to stop working out. I'm not chubby. I might be a tiny, tiny bit. Tiny, tiny, tiny bit chubby. But not thick, not really chubby. Let me show you. Let me show you guys how chubby I am. Wiggly, 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 whoa, whoa, whoa. I carry a lot in my arms. They used to be really buff. They used to be. They were really big. I used to do a lot of bodybuilding. And I used to do taekwondo, kickboxing, boxing, trained with Hoist Gracie for a minute. I'm very pale, so, but, I mean, you know. And then I was getting really defined right here. But see, I have some definition in my stomach. But when I had those migraines for 2 weeks, I couldn't work out. I just couldn't. Oh, thank you, Eamon. Oh, thank you, Bray. Mama June. I'm actually really disabled. I really don't. My body does not look like Mama June, honey. I have very thin legs. I'll show you what my body looks like. I'll show you. I'll show you. Wiggly, wiggly, wiggly. Hang on tight. Hang on tight. You're in for a surprise. I think I've got one that shows all the way down to my legs. I do have fat on my arms. That is a spot where I have a lot of fat. But where is it? Where is it? Did I take it off? No. One sec. Where's the one in the black dress? Black dress. Bubby dubby do. Here it is. Ready? Well, yesterday and the day before, I looked like look at those legs. Roadkill. I spent the entire day in bed. And today, I'm able to put myself together and no one would know. Mama June could never. Crazy? Well, yesterday and the never. This is what I look like from the back. My Black Widow video. This was before this is a few pounds ago. I was a little heavier. That's before I really started doing better shorts. And then okay, well, Mama June? Mama June. Come on, Mama June? Shut the... Do I look like a housewife here? I'm sure if I had a husband, they'd like to come home to that. Surprise, surprise. Surprise, surprise. Look at my legs, you guys. Those are not Mama June legs. Mama June's legs are like the same size on the bottom as they are on the top. Stop it. I've still got kind of good legs. I used to be a dancer. And a runner. I don't have a filter on there, Jesse. There's absolutely no filter on there. Absolutely none. Zero. Zero, zero. I've never used a filter in my life. Zero. I've never used a filter in my life. That's makeup. You see my big ass forehead? That's me. Filter is being a long time ago age. You don't know what you're talking about. I've never used a filter in my life. Surprise, surprise. Eamon, do we like this one? Ghost, do we like this one? Is that a worthy emoji? Or is it like too bland? Do we need something that has more emotion? We do? Okay, good. I shall use it. It's fine. It's okay. I want something that's more like, has, you know, like, you know, and then, you know, that kind of thing. So we're going to take some pictures probably today. I'll get my makeup on and then I'll film some shorts and take some emojis with Sam. And then I'm going to practice my Cheshire Cat by myself so that you guys don't see it. And then I'm going to a meeting. Hi to you. Bianca. Let's see if we hit it. Let's see if we hit 99,000. Did we hit it, you guys? Do you think we did? Yes or no? Before I open it, do you think we hit it? Yes or no? You don't think we did, Jesse? Let me see. Oops. Why can't I, how do I not know how to refresh? How do you refresh? Oh, we did. Congratulations, everybody. We did it. And where it says 7.1 million views, that's how many more views we are up from last month in the last 28 days. That's not how many we have altogether. That's how many more views we have from last month. No, there's no bot subs, sweetheart. There's no bot subs at all. Every sub I have is earned. 100%. I have earned every sub I have. Legitimately. Yee. I've never bought a sub. You can fuck yourself and I'm removing you. Okay. Thank you, Jayana. I appreciate you. I appreciate your apology. I'm not going to make you a mod, but I appreciate your apology. I'm not offended. Only the truth is offended, but I don't vibe with his energy. I'm going to get rid of him. He could go fuck himself. I still love him as a human being. I would help him if I was in front of him and he needed help. I still love him as a human being and I wish him well, but I wish him well in another space. Over there. When people aren't good for you, you're not supposed to be around them. And telling them to go fuck yourself is actually good for them. Because it's like, dude, go get yourself better. You suck. You suck right now. Do better. No one wants to be around you like this. Then they're either going to go, well, fuck her, or they're going to be like, damn, no one likes me. I should do better. She was actually kind of cool. I've had people come back and say sorry. And I accept their apology. It can be, but Hydroshock, I now take the time for myself. Like my workouts, I no longer am sharing with people so that I could have that time to myself. I also don't believe when people say I'm ugly. I don't believe that. I believe that people might believe that. They're entitled to believe that, but I don't have to believe that. And when they say old, I am older than most of them. But that is a wealth. They're just reminding me that that's a wealth and that's a privilege. Not everybody gets older. Some people don't. You know what the alternative is to not getting older? They're just showing me that they don't understand the value of getting older. When they say grandma is also a privilege. It is a privilege to have a grandson for me. They're reminding me how lucky I am. But they're showing me their ignorance. Yeah, it is very taxing. It is. So I have to keep my mental health up. And I have to remember when they're saying those things, I have to remind myself of the good things in what they're saying. Like grandma, wealthy, 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 ugly, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I have to counteract everything they say. Old, fortunate, you know, I'm very fortunate to have aged and not passed. Okay, we're not doing that. What would I know about sobriety? Okay, first of all, I haven't touched a DRUG for 21 years. Second of all, I've been in classes almost every single day, sometimes 4 or 5 meetings a day. I'm the chairman of an alcohol program. I also do other classes outside of it. So not just a 12-step program, but I do classes like this. I'm doing one today at 3 p.m. And I read books like Living Sober, anything that has to do with sobriety and any literature, I'm reading it. Any meetings, I'm in it. And if I can contribute and be the host or be the business secretary or be the chairman, I'm the first in line. I am the chairman for Nevada. And that is open to the world. So I help people all over the world with sobriety. It's a Zoom meeting open to the world. I help people all over the world. Not to brag. You know what I know about sobriety? I can lose it like that. That's what I know about sobriety. I know not to think I have it in the bag. I know that with everything I just said, all the things I'm doing, all the classes, all the meeting, all the people I'm helping, all the meetings I attend, I can lose it in a heartbeat. I'm at 99K. Don't talk to me like that, especially saying, Jesus, answer me. No, I will now ignore you. Anybody who is rude to me and is not patient and kind, you are off my list. Anybody who wants an answer can be patient, consistent, and kind. I was in the middle of saying something important, and if you can't be patient, you can't be considerate, you can't be kind, then I'm not going to answer you. I'm talking to the positive people. Contribute positivity. Otherwise, I'm going to talk to the other people who are. There are other people who are being patient. There are other, Ted, there are other chairmen for Las Vegas. I am the chairman for, I'm not even going to say what group because it's anonymous. But there are different groups in Vegas. Okay? There's not just one group in Vegas. Dave Marlin is one of the chairmen. He is one of the chairmen, and you are blowing his anonymity. You're not allowed to do that. No, you didn't ask nicely. You're off my list. How would Dave feel if he knew you blew his anonymity? You're not allowed to do that. No, I didn't confirm he's the chairman. There are more than one chairman for different groups. There are several groups in Vegas. And I don't even know that guy. I'm trusting you because there are other groups. But you shouldn't be saying someone else's names. I've never heard of that guy, but I know there are other groups. I know there's something called Connected. I know there's something, the Triangle Club. I know there's this. There's the 51 Club. I know there's the Camel Club. I know there's this. There's different clubs. I know where I'm the chairman. And I know that where I'm the chairman is open to the world. It's a Zoom that's open to the world, not just one little local area. Okay? Fuck that guy. Yes, a 99er is a club. I shouldn't even gone into it with him. Because I just totally gave away what kind of alcohol program I'm in. Which I'm not supposed to do on press, radio, or film. I didn't say it, but I didn't. So it's okay. No, I'm not going to give it a rest. If you don't enjoy me, you can leave. You don't get to control other people. That's not how life works. You can control yourself. That's actually what this book is about. Let them live their life and you live yours. It'll make you happier. You'll have a much happier life if you stop trying to control other people. You let them be them and you be you. Let them do them and you do you. Let them put their nasty comments. Worry about you. Let me do me. Let me live my little life here. And if you don't like it, leave. You don't get to tell me to stop doing what I'm doing. You get to let me. Let me keep doing what I'm doing. And you do you. That's what this book is about. What does dead ass eyes mean? Aren't you a member? TJ? You're a member. Dead ass eyes. If my members insult me, I remove them from this channel. You have 5 seconds to apologize to me. Like, seriously. I'm not even kidding. All right. Somebody clearly gifted you that membership, so I'm removing you. All right, that person's gone. I don't need my members. That's why I don't like when people gift memberships, because they're gifted randomly. I want my members to be like people that support me. When they gift memberships, it goes to children. It goes to haters. It goes to anybody. And then when I do private live streams, now I have trolls in the private live streams. It's supposed to be just supporters. It ends up inviting negativity in. You saw that? That's a member. They're supposed to be my besties. The members are my besties. That's not a bestie. Don't buy memberships for people anymore. I don't care if it gives me money. I don't want it. I don't want it. I'd rather you just give me the money or keep your money. Stop buying people memberships. They don't deserve it. Because you can't pick who you're giving them to. Keep your money. Yeah, I don't want it. I just kicked off money right there. I don't want it. I kicked off a guy that gave me $150 before my feet hit the floor. You know why? Because he asked a girl if he could see her in the bathtub, and she was underage. And he begged me to come back. Please, please, please. Nope. He was tipping me like crazy. Contributing. $150 before I even got my feet on this floor in the morning. And then I heard that a little girl tells me, he won't leave me alone. He's messaging me on my Snap. Why did you give him your Snap? He was nice. He tells me, I'm so sorry, Brooke. I'm so sorry, Brooke. And then Sam sent me screenshots of their conversation, and that was it for me. Nope. I don't care how much money you give me. Nope. I kicked her off too. You know why? Because she didn't listen to Sam when Sam said, no, don't give him your Snapchat. I was busy talking, so I didn't see it happening. She did. She said, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. And she did it. She said, he's nice, Sam. Then she comes crying to me, he won't leave me alone. Thank you, Rosina. Rosina. There's all ages here. I'm telling you. I asked them, just don't put your age, because it's a flashing light for the pretos. I can't help that they're here. It's an adult channel. Their parents are the ones that should be making sure they're not here, which is very difficult to do nowadays. You know, some of them are more adult than the adults. They show up, they're respectful. They tell me I look nice. Hi, nice to see you, Brooke. Blah, 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 blah. Everybody like and subscribe. They leave nice comments and they leave. They're more mature than some of the adults. I still don't think some of the conversations are appropriate for them. Some of the comments in the chat aren't appropriate for them. And as long as they don't put their age, I won't make them leave. As long as they're not accepting of talking to other people. Hi, how are you? Where do you live? I'm cool. Rosina, I said thank you, and I said your name. I said thank you, Rosina. Now you're mad at me? Well, now you can leave. I'm saying I have subscribed. God, people are really fucking patient. They really need attention. I'm sitting here talking about something super serious. Me! Thank you, Maddie. Yes, I'm going to the gym. What do I contribute? Compassion, kindness, knowledge, goofiness, my wisdom on nutrition, fitness. I've been studying nutrition for 13 years. And yes, I do have some fat on my body. That's because even though I have the knowledge, I haven't always followed it to a T. Just because someone's a doctor, I'm not saying I'm a doctor, I'm making a point. Just because someone's a doctor doesn't mean maybe they don't smoke or do coke. You know what I mean? Like, I have the knowledge of the nutrition, but I was eating sugar and cheese and this and that. When I got sober and I was in pain, I was eating for comfort. So yes, I'm now trying to eat correctly and teach you guys the Ayurvedic diet that I'm on, or lifestyle, not diet. I also had a meal planning business, and I contribute all the things I've learned about mistakes of the past, procrastination, making short-term choices for short-term happiness and how it affects your long-term happiness. Being happy regardless if life gives you obstacles, like things that you, like people go, oh my, how could I be happy with this? Look what life did to me. I saw someone bawling last night on live stream because her dad's not in her life and her mom doesn't like her. And she was bawling. And I'm like, you're healthy. You're young, you're beautiful. Like, I know that's sad, but you can find other people to be there for you. You could be there for yourself. You're healthy. Make a beautiful, happy life for yourself. It's not the end of the world. If your happiness revolves around other people, when they're gone, your happiness ends. If your happiness revolves around your health, when your health leaves, your happiness ends. If your happiness revolves around wealth, when your wealth leaves, your happiness ends. Your happiness needs to revolve around happiness. What if you're gay, then you're not happy? Why would you not be happy just because you're gay? All the more reason to be happy. Gay means happy. What do you think gay means? Jake. Yeah, I have crazy eyes. Watch this. It does. It does mean happy. It does mean happy. Look it up in the dictionary. Look it up. Before it meant what it means now, what do you think gay meant? People used to say, I'm feeling gay. Gay meant happy. I'm feeling gay. Joyous and gay. It means happy. Yes, gaily through the meadows. Free of worry. You guys aren't going to tell me something that something's different than I know. Look it up before you tell me it's not, okay? Because if somebody says I have crazy eyes, I'm going to play like silly. Because I don't take things too seriously, okay? What do you want me to do? Go, I think it's funny, okay? I don't care about being weird. I don't care about looking ugly or different. I like shock value. I like being different. I like the, whoa, what was that? Why did you do that? I like it. And not everything has to be perfect. Not everything's going to land. Not every joke is going to land. You know, you take shots trying something different, and some things work, some things don't. But I don't want to always just sit here like a lump on a log. I'm going to try different things to be funny, and some things are going to work, some things aren't. And sometimes I'm serious, sometimes I'm funny, sometimes I'm weird, sometimes I'm sweet, sometimes I'm a little feisty. This is who I am. Thank you, Eamon. Close one eye. Okay, can you guys do that? Can you guys wink with both eyes? L-theanine. What's L-theanine? I've never heard of it yet. Yes. Speaking of, let's take some. I have a whole bunch of supplements. I have a whole pantry of herbal teas. I'm trying to do mostly Ayurvedic. Ayurvedic is totally fine with roots, herbals, things like that, but it doesn't want me to do processed. So processed is like, please don't do protein shakes and protein bars. And I had a protein bar for breakfast, but the protein bar is very, very, very good ingredients. It isn't hyper processed. It doesn't have all those nasty ingredients. It is very, very clean ingredients. Organic, aloha, non-GMO. I said organic already. Very, very few ingredients right here. Not all like a huge list. This is a brown rice protein, pumpkin seed protein. It's got a little bit of cane sugar in it with some cocoa butter, some sea salt, and some monk fruit. Very good. It's not all that chalky, nasty stuff. Oh, and some peanut butter. Okay, well, I just told you what they are. And then that says that it's manufactured in a facility with that, so that's not part of the ingredients. But see, pumpkin seed protein. Pretty good. It's really good. It's a, you know, for a protein bar, this is a really good one. It doesn't taste chalky. It's really creamy. If you're gonna splurge on a protein bar, if you have to, I try not to, but I really, not every now and then. I have these a lot, I'm gonna be honest. But I'm trying to get off of it. It's like, because I stream, I go for something quick. But I should have just gone and had the eggs, because I have eggs in there that I already made that have turkey, ground turkey, egg whites, avocado, bell pepper, and spinach in it. I should have just had that, but I'm going to have that after the gym. So before the gym, after the gym, I'm going to do the egg whites, ground turkey, spinach, bell pepper, and it has nutritional yeast in it, which adds the B vitamins, thiamine, riboflavin, makes it taste like cheese a little bit without adding cheese. And then so it has the healthy proteins, healthy fat from the avocado, and then for the healthy carb, I either put it in a cassava tortilla or add a little rice. Thank you, Eamon. Skibbity! Hi, Skibbity. I just ignore a lot of them. Can you ignore them? Can you let them? Can you just let them? Can you just contribute your own positive comments and ignore them? Let them be and be happy. Don't let them take your happy. I'm not even worried about them. They're not hurting me. They're not breaking my bones. They're not twisting my arm. I don't feel an ouch. I don't feel a pain. I don't feel a tug. Nothing. I'm letting them say what they're saying, and it's not even hurting me. I'm saying what I'm saying. I'm doing me, and I'm happy. I'm content. I'm unbothered. Unbothered. Be unbothered. Worry about what you want to write. Put some positive comments in the chat. If you want to see the chat be more positive, guess how you do that? Instead of worrying about them being more positive, put a positive comment in the chat. And then guess what? The chat is more positive. All of a sudden, you know why? Because you put something more positive in there. Instead of saying, can you do this? Can you do this? Can you do this? That's not making the chat more positive. It's making it more negative. You're worrying, trying to control. Let it go. Chillax. No, I don't need to stop being sassy. Stop controlling everyone. Stop trying to control everyone, Lily. If I want to be sassy, I'll be sassy. I'm trying to help you. Trying to make a point. All right, maybe you need a timeout. Come back tomorrow. Have a good day, though. Oops, I guess I hid you. Oopsie. Well, love you still. But you don't need to be here, I guess, because I meant to time you out, but the universe had other plans. What's wrong with Sassy anyways? Thank you. This one has glitter down the center. It's time for a fill. And this one has glitter down the side. They used to be really sharp, but they get round as they go. They're longer than I wanted. Next time they're going to be shorter. But it's okay. I got to try out the long nail era. Wasn't really for me, but you know, I tried it accidentally. She was like, medium, and I was like, yeah, medium, and she came with these, and I started putting them on. I was like, Am I talking with you about what, honey? AC. Thank you, Bianca. Am I talking with you about what, AC? Thank you, Bianca. Thank you, your girl, Sophie. Hi, Kevin. No? Are you in timeout? You're clearly not in timeout because I can see you and I'm talking to you. I was talking to someone else and she's been hidden. But if you feel guilty, then maybe you did something. Did you do something? That's like when I would come home and my dog would be like, and I'm like, what'd you do? What'd you do? And he's like, but the other times I would come home and he'd be like, and I know he did nothing wrong. But what the days I would come home and he'd be like, he must have sat on the couch or something. So like, why do you think I'm talking to you? If you must have did something. Oh, thank you, Bianca. Hi, Alice. Good morning, F9Z. Have I lost it? What did I lose? I have to know what I lost so I can find it. You did? You posted a bad comment? Oh, makes sense. It's all adding up. Well, I wasn't talking to you, but it's all adding up. Well, hi. We're working backwards now. Hi. Please, bro, please. What happened? Little risque. Hi, Henry the Goat. Henri. Oh, please. Oh, I thought you said good girl. I was like, please don't call me good girl. I mean, go girl. Go girl. All right, that I can handle. I mean, not that good girls. I've heard worse than good girl. When I smile, these little two spots get really red because of the shape of my chin. Now you know. You can watch for that every time I smile. I don't know if you've ever noticed, but now you'll know. Lumpy Space Princess. I do live in Vegas, yeah. How you doing, Ava? Hi, Milan. No, don't tell me something bad. I have braces on the bottom teeth. It is 9:10. Because I want to keep this chat positive. You've already said something bad to me. One's enough. How about you redeem yourself and say something nice? How about that? Thank you. That would be nice. Thank you, Sandy. I'm sure you're beautiful too. Is it Sandy? Am I reading that wrong? Oh. Happy birthday yesterday, Bianca. Thank you, your girl Sophia. This is my second time. Well, I don't know if they're D's, but thank you, I guess. Hi, Maddie. Hi back, beautiful. My natural hair color, more like this. Sprinkled with some gray. Now I have some gray. Look. Okay, I did the roots here, dark. I didn't put the blonde all the way up, right? Look down here. I didn't touch the roots. This is gray. It almost looks blonde. That's gray. I didn't touch it because it looks blonde. Those are little thin grays. They look like baby lights. This is my natural hair color right here, you guys. This brown is my natural hair color. Right here is dyed. Right here, natural. So very close. This is real. This is not. It's close. This is a little darker. It'll fade. This is real. This part's not. This is not. Where the blonde is not. This is real. These roots. That's my color. And these little grays are mine. See, more grays. That's mine. This is all my natural color, brown, grays. This is my natural color. I decided to keep the grays because it looks like blonde. I mean, obviously this looks like gray right here, but it's so underneath that it doesn't matter. Why waste hair dye? You're not going to see it. It's underneath. You don't see that part. So I'm saving money. I'm saving the health of my hair. I really just dyed this part. And then I put a few little blonde pieces down here. Like that. That's it. Why dye all of it? Do I even have a life? Let me check my pulse. I use Hot Tools Professional. I used it yesterday and I woke up with my hair like this. I curled it yesterday. It is still like this from yesterday. I don't use hairspray. I don't use mousse. I don't use, honestly, I don't use heat protectant. People say, oh my gosh, don't use the curling iron that long. It's going to damage your hair. Really? I believe products damage your hair. All the alcohol, even there is alcohol in heat protectant. Putting liquid on your hair of any kind, even heat protectant, I believe this, and then curling your hair or straightening your hair, no go. I don't even care about those paper strip things, what they're trying to show you. That's paper. That is not your hair. Anything with alcohol is going to dry your hair out. You can put a leave-in conditioner in, but like, why put that in and then curl your hair? If you're going to put it in and like scrunch your hair, that's fine. I don't use products. One day I was going out, every once in a while for a little bit of flyaways, I might go. Like maybe twice a year. I'm serious. Twice a year I might use products. Very, very sparingly. I might make a book about myself. Thank you, Bianca. Well, hopefully not again, Jaden. Hopefully not again. I am 47. You're scared to wee? Yeah, once a year. No, maybe you mean once a week? No, once a year is not. No. I went to cosmetology school. Once a year is not enough. You have to have circulation on the scalp. You need to get that scalp clean. You have to wash your scalp. Oh, thank you, your girl Sophia. I do make lives every day. Unless, like, I think there was maybe one time when I was down at the funeral for my daughter's dad. Welcome back, Alice. Hi, Jaden. Hi, Richard. Thank you, the Slay Society. Hey, Pete Mitchell, what's going on? I slept last night, but I need enough people to watch me. Thank you, Milan. Hi, Lily. Hi, Maisie. Hey, Ray. Okay, let's see where we're at with the sub count, because I do need to go to the gym. We got to get back and be able to... 99,019. And you guys, this thing is killing me. It's been so bad since I had the migraines, but I am getting this filled on the 5th. Ooh, 1 week. 1 week. I'm going to have these under eyes filled. My esthetician is so good that last time I went to her, she said no. She said, no, you don't need it. And I was like, well, what about this? She said, no. Wrinkles are fine. She said that's from expressions. She said that's not really like wrinkles. She said that's from expressions, like moving your forehead. She said it's okay to have some wrinkles in your face. That's not the same as like wrinkles like this, you know? Like I don't have that. I do have like a little bit from not having fat under my eyes. I have a little bit of loose skin right here that when I put the filler in, it'll take care of that. That's not wrinkles. That's like extra skin from losing the fat. And then expression lines, kind of like smile lines. They're gonna, of course, they're gonna move when you smile. So I have that. But I was like, what about right here? And she's like, no. What about right here? No. She tells me no. She doesn't say, all right, let's get it. She doesn't do that. She says, no, you're fine. But then I sent her a picture after my migraines. And these were really bad. Because I was suffering. I was suffering. And these got really deep. Look at that. And I was like, look at this. And she was like, okay. We'll fill it. Right here. But just subtle, just a little bit. That's all I'm doing. We usually put Botox right here in the hairline for my migraines. And I've tried it right here in the neck, but that didn't help. And she charged me $1,200 for that. So I'm not doing that because my doctor will put stuff there for free. Trigger points. So forget that. I'm not ever doing that again. She literally put Botox in my neck. And she puts it up here in the hairline for my migraines. But they don't work right there because it's coming from my brain falling out. I can feel my... I can feel my brain. Yeah, the neck, because I have really tight muscles. So if you put Botox in those muscles, it will relax them. They're so tight that, like, it pulls on those nerves. It pinches the nerves. So if you, that's like saying people have TMJ and they like clench their teeth, or they have like really big muscles right here, and it'll make their face wider. And then they put Botox right here, and it'll relax that muscle. And their face will thin out. Or it calms their TMJ. There's different things you can do to like relax muscles, help migraines. And yeah, I paid $1,200 to have it in my neck right here. Because this is the worst side. But now I'm getting cortisone for free. So that's better. I'll take free. Clearly you wanted that. You got it. Okay. I'm going to get off of here. Thank you for the 99,000. I'm going to go to the gym. I'll be back. Love you guys. I know it can't be bought, but it can be helped. It can be improved. I'm just constantly working on it. I'm going to go walk because walking does release endorphins, and endorphins help pain. So let me go get some endorphins, and I will be back. Love you guys. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Love you guys. Bye. Oh, bye, Kara. See you soon. Bye, Alice. Bye, Eamon. Bye, everyone.